Hello, and welcome to my presentation using Adobe Photoshop. Photoshop is a non-industry specific software that we used in Hort 120 to create a landscape design. To start this project, we imported 5 PDF prints. The purpose of these 5 PDF prints was to use them as guidelines to fill in and create a colorful design. We had our 5 prints imported. We used the magic wand tool to select different selections on the prints. The selections were broken up into large shrubs, medium shrubs, small shrubs, tree, water feature, bench, lawn, patio, and stepping stones. After we selected the selection we were working on, we saved that selection so we could stay organized when continuing with our design. Once a selection is made, a black and white dotted line appears around the object. After we had all of our selections made, we began filling in the color for our shrubs, and to do this, we needed to make the shrubs we wanted the active layer. Once we had that layer selected, we loaded the save selection from earlier. Once our selection was loaded, we were able to select our foreground color, and then by going to the Edit tab, we then selected Fill to fill our desired color for the object, which in this case was a group of shrubs. We then used the Dodge and Burn tool to add color differences for our shrubs. The Dodge tool makes objects lighter in color and the Burn tool makes objects darker. To show shade, we had a light source coming from the top right-hand corner. With this source, we made the top right section of our shrub lighter and the bottom left section darker because that is where the shade would form. Another tool we used was in the paintbrush tool selection, and we changed the settings to color dynamics. This added some texture to our shrubs. To make our drawing have some more characteristics, we were able to import a list of graphic symbols for plants to look as if they were hand-rendered and to tell the difference between the shrubs and tree in this design. We were able to use this just like the paintbrush tool. We could choose what symbol we wanted and size it up to fit the shape of the shrub and tree perfectly. Photoshop uses layers. This way, a design can stay well organized and has the ability to turn objects on and off as needed. For this project, the shrubs were separated into different layers such as small group 1, small group 2, small group 3. And it went like that for the medium and large shrubs. The tree and site features also had their own layers. But to keep the layers even more organized, Photoshop had a feature called groups, which we were able to group the shrubs together, site features, and tree. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation on Photoshop.